So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh, Red, nice interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. In by Messi. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Modric powering forward here. Well, played right into his path. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Knocks it into space. Drives it in. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Messi. Mbappe. Foot in. Looking for the run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely weighted pass. Been shipped out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, again there's no way through. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Modric approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now he's off and running. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Modric.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Odegaard.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He is through here. Good ball, good take. Good chance here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Flings. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Odegaard. Now there's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Here it is, crossed in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the hence their position, they can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field, number 20.
And we are underway again.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead.
Pulisic. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely aimed pass. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got away. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Now it's Pulisic. Rice. Barcola. Looking to play him in. Now Alvarez. Real chance! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
He's going for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe, and it's Modric. Great vision. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. There are chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Takes a shot! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Modric, and he's worked it through. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. Now the delivery. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. In with the challenge. Alvarez. Pulisic gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Liverpool with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. Messi getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw.
There will be 5
Well read.
minutes added
The
time.
danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. Courtois. Van Dijk. Liverpool finding their passes. Camavinga. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Produces a cross. Cleared without conflict. That could spell trouble. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's intervened well there. And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. Caicedo. That's a little off target. That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Sends it crossfield. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Modric! It's bounced back off the post. Fernandez. Still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Modric. And he's gone direct here. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Now it's Ødegaard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. Knocks it into space. Alvarez, distributed tidily. He's in space and looking for options. Oh no, this doesn't... Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Number
Change
15.
being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ødegaard. That's travelling a long way. And he was quick to react. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. Now it's Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. Kluivert. Now Pulisic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in with purpose. And he's taking no chances there. Haaland, played out to the right.
Has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Kluivert proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Barcola.
And we're off again.
Number 10, Messi.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 21, Mbappe.
He's found a way through. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Kluivert. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! And he's heaved it away. Fernandes. And that has put paid to that. Pulisic. Team still separated by the game's only goal. There will be a throw-in. Fernandes. Barcelona have it back and can go again. He's looking wide. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The attendance for this match
Your
was
impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rice. Pulisic. And a chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 64 minutes,
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
Pulisic, decent chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 11, Christian Pulisic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shoots! he's managed to get it all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Kluivert chips it through. Alvarez. Caicedo. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution in progress.
It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here. Pulisic is flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ball is over the line. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's clever. Nice interception, well timed.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That is good alertness. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There will be 4 extra minutes. Alvarez, and he's had it nicked away. And here's Camavinga. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. And that's that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And just
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
Knocks it into space.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Kluivert. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And there's Greenwood. Pulisic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pulisic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
And here's Modric. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick.
Pulisic. Nicely weighted ball.
Kluivert.
And he's being shifted off it.
Caicedo.
Defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Neymar. And that has been knocked clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, well measured.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernandes.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball.
Haaland is onto it in a flash.
Mbappe.
Alvarez. He's found the...
He's gone for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Here's Haaland. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pulisic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Just a quick
Barcelona
announcement.
really
We'd like
have
to
looked
inform you
very
that
good
CCTV
in transitions,
is now in
so
operation
I'll be
for your
expecting
safety.
more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's tried one! Well, the clearance is short. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Great vision. Now it's Pulisic. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looking to play him in. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
The attendance
Whatever
for
he
this
had in
match
mind,
was
that was not it.
29,830.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. That's very neat.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. It's Neymar! And for a moment, time stood still. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Played out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Modric. Haaland. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alvarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's Mbappe.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution in progress.
Rice. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's going in strongly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pulisic! Pulisic! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Kluivert picks it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pulisic.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, he's bustling through. Pulisic! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
And he's going direct. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kluivert. Now then, the ball's come loose. It could be in here. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pulisic. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly...
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 18, Justin Kluivert.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely, now then. Modric. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Ball is over the line. Pulisic chasing after it. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... It's Neymar! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! Tries to pass it through. Kluivert. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alvarez is flagged offside.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Looking to play him in. Might be danger here. Tries a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Liverpool have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Always onto this. Oh, terrible mistake. Chance for a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
During the match. Thank you.
Barcelona are heading into the break. And the second half gets underway. And it's Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Kluivert. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. And he's taking no chances there. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Kluivert. That has been slung wide. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, well measured. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No, no way through.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland is having a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Pulisic. Number 22, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 20, Aubameyang. Number 29, Barcola.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Dijk. Back to the keeper it goes. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Haaland. Haaland. Judge, surely! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Pretty robust defending.
Sabinho, and the pass is intercepted. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Savinho going full tilt down the left. Savinho drives it in, and he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
And they're back on the ball again. Matheus Nunes. Bob. Played out wide.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a searching pass. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That'll be a throw.
Savinho. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Out towards the flank.
And it's Reinders.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. Well, that pass has been well intercepted. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. It's Lewandowski! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he can clear it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's done very well to take that back. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to...
Making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Delivered in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And he cuts out the supply. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance
Savinho.
to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is
Rodri.
number 7.
Reinders. Knocks it out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played into the... And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. And we have our very first corner. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Marmoush. And he's having a go. Fantastic from Marmoush! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Added time.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Gavi. He is through here. Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri. Here's Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi is in a really good position out wide. Bernardo Silva. Pedri wins the duel this time. And the shot's on here. Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Gavi. That's an imaginative pass. Nouri.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Threads one in, and it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! Balde is there, and he can get that clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Jong. Over to the left. Now it's De Jong. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi gets a good foot in there. Marmoush. So what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played it. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Vardiol is there, and he can pick it up. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Rashford. Well, played right into his path. Real chance, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's the throw.
Substitutions taking place.
"75 minutes played. Ferran Torres looking for the run. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Reinders. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Pedri. Reinders has been caught there, it's a foul. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Rashford! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
He He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong. And here's Haaland. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Bernardo Silva.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Reinders. Caught offside that time. Rashford receives it in a good position here. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way. It's Rashford! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
2 added minutes.
Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Guardiola. Foot in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals.
Hello,
one more
everybody,
time.
and welcome to
A day
today's
for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to...
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Who do you
you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Merino. He's looking wide. Eze.
Chance! It's run loose. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Madueke clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Matheus Nunes.
Nice bit of trickery.
Matheus Nunes has been caught there, it's a foul.
There's a quick free kick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Reinders is quick, big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
And he was quick to react. Merino. Still goalless. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played. Shoots!
Oh, off the bar! That'll be a throw-in.
And he's gone long. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Good read, needed to be.
And that has left him in a heap. Bob.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Now that's well seen too. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Haaland gets through on his own. Referee has just said play on.
But they've got it again. Merino. That looks a good ball through.
Face to face with the keeper.
Can he finish?
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Ødegaard. No luck with that dink over the top. Marmoush. Oh, that's fabulous.
Bernardo Silva! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Raya claims comfortably.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Pinches it off him.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Plays one through. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
He's in space and looking for options.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Haaland.
He's had a shot! In he goes again. They've scored! There is the breakthrough.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. And a chance!
Added time.
Madueke is there to clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Merino. Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found the way through. Oh, played right into his... There's the shot! And it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bob finds himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gabriel has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that could set him on his way. He's gone for goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Martinelli. Saka. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He won't be happy with that one. Madueke. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Tries from distance. No, that's been intercepted. Marmoush looking to add to his goal. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get it through? Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Merino, a probing pass. Rodri. Marmoush. He is through here. No, it's come to nothing. Rice. To Martinelli. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that is a little undercooked.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
That has not gone well. Martinelli. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Nachos Nunes. And it's Reinders.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Martinelli! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rice plays it short. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. Crunching tackle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well measured. Now it's Martinelli. And he gets big! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a real... Marmoush! The message is simple, defend this with your lives. That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Martinelli. Threads one in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal have been handed a game-changing chance. This to complete the turnaround. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And he plays one through and claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Time added on 4 minutes. Martinelli, Ruben Di... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Havertz picking up the Man of the Match award, and
So
no
there
surprise
it is,
there.
everyone. It's finished all square.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has
Hello,
existed
everybody,
between
and
two
welcome
grand
to today's
teams.
match.
One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental.
Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Stood up well to him there. And the through ball. Thinks about the shot. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Reinders. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Madueke in acres of space out wide. And he knocks it clear. Marmoush. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Dias gets it away. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh,
hang on. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ah, such a clever touch. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there.
Ruben Dias powering forward here. Great work on the overlap.
Cleared without hesitation.
They get a throw in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Bernardo Silva.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply.
It's a really well-measured ball. Ødegaard.
And it's Ødegaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Bob. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got away.
Bernardo Silva.
Marmoush looking for a runner.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rice.
Oh, just skips past his man.
And that is good.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ruben Dias
getting this one clear. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Ødegaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Reinders.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's burst through.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And the action is back underway.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Pass somewhat off target. Vardiol. Short changes him with that pass. Not the most accurate pass. Nouri.
Marmoush. Great defending, strong and determined.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! Saka clears. Just eases him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Arsenal are still that goal to the good.
He is through here.
Saka. Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva.
Marmoush. He has found the way through.
And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. And a chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. That has not gone well. Matches Nunes, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Martinelli coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's a good-looking... Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
He's got full. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot!
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance for a shot!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That has been slung wide.
And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the right.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's gone loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that has been knocked clear. Waneri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Marmoush. And that is out of play. Aït-Nouri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. And the finish! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building this evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. A good chance here! Decent hit and on target. Tries to pass it through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, important interception. Real chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw-in. Defending of the desperate variety. And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Havertz. And it's Marino. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram is herring after that one. Marino. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! Goal! Inter! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Twinkie! And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ødegaard. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Akanji is the guilty party there. Akanji has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's come to nothing. De Vrij getting this one clear. Not the most accurate pass. It's a threatening ball. Ødegaard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Eze. Now it's Eze. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Havertz.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Referee's given a throw. Rice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. Merino. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fun. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 25. Viene sostituito.
Here we go again.
Numero 15.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Raya claims comfortable. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. And Martinez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. It's gone for a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mkhitaryan. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Gabriel makes the interception. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That face-to-face goes for a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, somewhat off target. Nicely spread. Dumfries is in a really good position out wide. And it's Timber. Shapes to shoot! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Trossard. Merino. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal can breathe again, just. There's the shot! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
DiMarco in acres of space out wide. Now their chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's in a chance! It's in! And what a climax we have here! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Tries to dink it through. That's an excellent interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. Looking for the run. Saliba with a definite foul there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Zubimendi stood up well to him there. That's that, the end. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Fratesi is offering some sort of an apology there. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Dumfries. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's intervened well there. Dumfries. And he welcomes it in. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gabriel. White. Gabriel. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cleared away. Ødegaard. So, what can they make of this? This looks promising. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Trossard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
White. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Thuram. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And that was very necessary.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ødegaard. Great ball if he can get there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Madueke, and the shot's on here. That's good defending, very good defending. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Thinks one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
White gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Played towards the other side. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Thuram. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he...
And Martinez!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ødegaard.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's in a great position here. White. Merino. Now Trossard. Looking for options for movement.
And he's on his way!
Thuram. Rice gets across to intercept that. And here's Madueke. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well timed, excellent interception. Trossard. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Çalhanoğlu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's being shifted off it. Ødegaard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in. Saka cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Arsenal are making a change after this, just one opportunity to do so. A probing pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Merino. Martinez. Thuram. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. It's an Inter free kick. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's gone for the shot. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Barella gathers from the goal kick. Played into space, and he was quick to react. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Havertz receives it in a good position here. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, that's well spotted. Merino. That has been slung wide. Havertz.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Merino. No, that's been intercepted.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Calhanoglu.
recupero.
Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond.
Oh, what has happened here? He rises! It's there! Deep into injury time! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that